Well, hey, storytellers, welcome back to Narrative Arts Media, where we take the mystery out of marketing and put the storytelling back in. Now, last time, we talked about how to make ads that don't suck. And today, we're talking about why people even stop to watch in the first place. Because let's be real, if your audience scrolls past your video before it even starts, it doesn't matter how good the rest of it is. This episode is called The Science of Scroll Stopping. And yeah, it really is a science. So grab your coffee, silence your inner perfectionist, and let's get into how to hook attention without selling your soul to the algorithm. All right, viewer question. What makes people stop scrolling? Their actual question was, why do some videos just instantly grab attention? And this is the golden question. Now, why do some videos stop you mid-scroll while others get flicked away faster than a mosquito at a cookout? It's not luck. It's not fancy editing. It's how our brains are wired. You see, the human brain is a pattern recognition machine. We scroll because everything feels predictable. The moment something breaks the pattern, even for half a second, the brain says, wait, what's that? And that is your scroll stop. We call it a pattern interrupt. It can be visual, auditory, emotional, or even rhythmic. And here's what that looks like. A quick camera movement or a jump cut, a surprising phrase right out of the gate, a weird sound effect, or a face doing something unexpected. Even silence, when you use it well, can grab attention. You've got 1.5 seconds before the brain decides stay or skip, and your job is make it impossible to skip. Question 2. What kind of hooks actually work? The viewer question was, what should my first line be? And that's a great question. And here's where people tend to overthink it. Everyone's trying to write a hook, but the truth, hooks aren't lines. Hooks are emotions. You're not trying to sound clever. You're trying to make the viewer feel something instantly. So here's the psychology behind it. The human brain is constantly asking one question when it's scrolling. Is this relevant to me right now? So your hook's job isn't to impress, it's to connect. So here are the 4 emotional triggers that can make people stop scrolling. Number 1, curiosity. Wait, what happens next? Example, this one mistake cost me thousands in ads. Or number 2, relatability. Oh, that's me. So an example would be, you know that awkward pause when you hit record? Number 3, shock. No way that's true. Example, you've been filming your videos wrong for years. Number 4, relief. Finally, someone said it. Example, stop trying to sound perfect. You sound fake. So, the best hooks are unpolished and personal. They should sound like a text from your friend, not a memo from marketing. If it sounds rehearsed, it's dead on arrival. Question 3. What about visuals? Do they matter that much? The actual viewer question was, do visuals actually make a difference, or is it all about what I say? Well, it's kind of both, but visuals win first because the eye sees before the brain processes the words. When you're scrolling, your brain processes imagery 60,000 times faster than text. So even before they hear you, they've already decided if your video feels interesting. That's why your first frame matters more than your first sentence. Here's how to make that frame do its job. Bright lighting. Contrast catches eyes. Human presence, face, hands, emotion. Things that people recognize instantly. Movement in the first half second. No static talking heads and visual tension, something slightly off that draws curiosity. You're not competing with bad content. You're competing with everything else in the world happening on someone's screen. So yeah, the first frame better look alive. Question 4. What mistakes kill attention fastest? The actual viewer question was, what are the biggest mistakes people make in their first few seconds? All right, so now it's probably time for some tough love. Here are the top 5 scroll killers. See if you recognize any of these. Number 1, warming up on camera. You start slow. Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about... No, they're already gone. Start mid-thought. Number 2, overbranding. Nobody wants to see a logo splash before they know why they should care. Number 3, monotone energy. If you sound bored, they'll assume your content is boring. Use some energy shifts, and we'll cover that more later. Number 4, no stakes. If the first sentence doesn't make me care, I won't. Start with conflict or a bold claim. Number 5, trying to please the algorithm instead of the audience. Remember, the algorithm follows the audience. If people watch longer, it automatically learns you're worth promoting. So you don't need to hack the system. You need to earn curiosity. Question 5, how do I test my hooks? So the actual viewer question was, how can I know which hooks are actually working? Well, testing hooks is where most creators stop, and that's why they never grow. Because good content isn't luck, it's iteration. So here's the simple system we use here at Narrative Arts Media. Step 1, we write 3 hooks for the same video. Step 2, we record 3 separate intros. Everything else after that stays identical. Step 3, we upload each of them as a test short. We just put it up online, and then step 4, we check retention after 48 hours. Whichever one keeps 60% plus of viewers through the first 3 seconds, that's your winner. That's the one you turn into an ad, a reel, or a post. Don't guess, test. We call this the micro test method. Small tests, big results. You don't have to post daily, you just have to post smart. Question 6. So what's the formula for stopping the scroll? Well, let's put all of this together. If you remember nothing else from today, remember this. The science of scroll stopping equals pattern interrupt plus emotional relevance plus energy contrast. Break the pattern, make it matter, and bring it to life. That's it. If you can make the first 2 seconds count, you've already beaten 80% of creators out there. Because attention isn't about begging for views, it's about earning curiosity. All right, so now here's your challenge for this week. Go film 3 different hooks for your next video. Same message, 3 different openings. Then test them and see which one makes people stop scrolling. You're going to be shocked how much you're going to learn. Remember, the goal isn't to go viral, it's to get better, one scroll stop at a time. So if this episode helped you, make sure to subscribe, drop your biggest scroll stopper moment in the comments, and share this with a creator who needs to hear it. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Chad with Narrative Arts Media, and this has been episode 2, The Science of Scroll Stopping. We'll see you next time, where we'll talk about how to keep their attention once you've got it.